Norman Thiel, this is a happening place here on 12th Street. Where are we?
We are at SonBridge Center for Better Living. It is building a campus full of action that's happening every day of the week.
And you're the executive director here. And you've been here how long, Norman?
I've been here 9 years, and there's been things happening each year, growing, developing.
Yes, absolutely. So tell us, how long has SonBridge been in existence as a Center for Better Living?
As an organization, it's almost 20 years ago. We are going to celebrate our 20th anniversary this summer.
Yeah, and it's fantastic. I've been around since the very beginning, and it's been really fun to see all the things that are happening here. And we are actually sitting in a really awesome space. Tell us what happens here.
We're in the middle of a space. It's called our Chestnut Room, flexible space where members of the community can come together, support each other, learn new things. We have over 31,000 visits per year in classes such as Seniors Exercise Program, Narcotics Anonymous, Alcoholics Anonymous, youth programs such as homeschool groups. They come together and make our community a better place.
And that's why it's a happening place here. Oftentimes the parking lot is full, and that is a good thing. But let's go back a little bit to how it all started. How did SonBridge start?
SonBridge started because there were needs in our community, and those weren't being met. And people came together and said, how could we better serve our community? How could we more efficiently serve our community? And the Village Adventist Church, combined with other churches, said, let's see what we can do. And they saw this building. It had recently gone through bankruptcy, and through much prayer became purchased and began a remodeling and development process.
Yes, because this actually used to be SonBridge, S-U-N Bridge, and it was a former nursing home. And so then what was unfortunate for that company, and then saw the vision, as you mentioned, by people to see the need of services. And it's so exciting to come here because every time I come, there's something new, as you've shared. So what are some of the other new organizations that are partnering with SonBridge?
New organizations, Helpline, which has an even longer history in the community, started over 50 years ago. In the past couple of years said, we can't serve our community as an independent organization. We would like to be part of the SonBridge organization. And they have come in under our umbrella, and they serve individuals with needs for getting rent, gas money for that interview, some clothing for an interview. Helpline is part of our service family here.
Oh, that's fantastic. And I know, as you've mentioned, that it has been around for a long time. And there's also something that's been happening with Helpline, and it's a great opportunity for people to come together. Tell us about the event that has happened called Soupport.
Soupport is an incredible event that pulls together the whole community. It recently happened here in the Valley at St. Patrick's. We came together before the event and hand-painted bowls such as this, such as the ones you have there. Volunteers did those. We came together and had great soup, where the culinary program at the community college created that. Our public servants, county commissioners, mayors, and our city officials served soup. And it was a time that says, how can we support Helpline in its daily service to our community?
I think it's the neatest thing. So what happens is you can go to the senior center and you can either sponsor a bowl, or people have been very gracious and have provided funding, and you can go and paint a bowl. And it's really fun. I actually did it as well. And then the bowls then are at the Soupport, and the bowls are sold for tickets. And the soup's great, and I just love it because basically Walla Walla has lunch together, and it's supporting a great cause.
Yes.
So Helpline, and what are some other things happening here at SonBridge?
That we have a wonderful partner in SOS Health Services. They provide a free clinic to those who don't have insurance coverage, and they run several clinics a week, often for people with chronic disease.
Yeah.
And we've been a partner with them with our dental clinic for many years also, where we help those who can't access traditional dental care.
Yes, and you know, as we sit here in this room, Norman, I've been to a lot of functions here where we are hearing and have heard the stories of people who have been impacted here by the services at SonBridge. And it's been really neat to hear the stories of how people's lives are for the better after being here. So what's it like for you to be a part of this and to see the great people who are coming through and the smiles on their faces as they leave? What's it like for you?
It is very meaningful and enjoyable when I'll be out here in the hallway and kids are running down the hall because they're part of a homeschool program, or I hear a veteran has just received help from Helpline to, he needs a tent, he needs a sleeping bag, he needs something to get him through. And each of those persons says, because our community has come together, they have helped us create this building, they support us in this organization. I have the privilege of being here every day and helping people.
That's fantastic. So what about the person who's watching this and they are excited about hearing about the services, how people are helped, and we have these banners behind us. I mean, all of these seminars that you've mentioned, the thrift store, which we'll talk about next, and all of that. What if they want to volunteer? What would you say to them?
I would say to them, check out sonbridge.org. Come visit us first. You can visit us without having to make a commitment and see what we do, say, oh, I'd like to do that too. They could volunteer, or they could call us on the phone, 509-529-3100, and talk with our receptionist and say, I'm interested, I'd like to learn more.
I'm interested. Well, see, that's good. Well, we're now going to transition to another part of your campus here, which is the SonBridge Thrift and Gift Store. And I am sitting here proudly, Norman, wearing a top that I have from the thrift store. And I get so many compliments on this. And in TV world, I'm going to tell a little tale here, is that oftentimes when we do back-to-back interviews, we just simply change our jackets. So thanks to SonBridge and the people who have donated, I want to say thank you because I am a recipient of that. And then the beautiful thing is I can redonate it to the thrift store. But talk about the thrift store and how it funds SonBridge.
Our community supports us by donating their unneeded, unwanted goods, and it provides hundreds of thousands of dollars of support each year as our volunteers come together, select the most beautiful, most interesting things, organize them in beautiful ways, and then we're open Sunday through Thursday each week.
And about how many visits do you have through the thrift store each year?
We have about 60,000 visits per year.
That's fantastic.
In our small community, it has to be an exciting and interesting place for that many people to visit.
Absolutely. And I'm also wearing my SonBridge shoes. So these started actually, Norman, 20 years ago when this store first opened. And Marshall, my husband, was here and he said, Julie, those shoes that you wear to work are there. So Norman, I purchased these shoes and I had bought another pair of shoes at a department store. I took those back and the remainder of the cost of these and the others, we donated to SonBridge. And I tell you, these shoes will not wear out. I have had them re-sealed and everything, and they have been wonderful. And I tell people about them. I also have my super gold purse from SonBridge. And I tell you, I get so many comments from women. And what do? I tell them about SonBridge. And then I also have my SonBridge hat. And I get so many compliments on this. So on behalf of people who've donated, we're all helping to keep this going. So let's pop over to the SonBridge thrift store and we'll take a peek.
And one important point, everything that's donated here, the funds that are raised here, stay here and service our valley. And there's one extension to that now, is that we have online stores on Poshmark
Yes.
and eBay. That is where we're selling goods actually globally now, but the funds come to serve Walla Walla.
That's awesome. So let's pop over to the thrift store.
Let's do that.
Norman, most people who come to the SonBridge Thrift and Gift Store come in the front door. We're coming in the back door, and we're going to show people what?
We are showing and sharing with you all the work that happens behind the scenes in order to make a beautiful and attractive shopping experience for all of our community.
So Norman, we have staff volunteers who are here in the back working on making sure that they're pricing and getting everything organized, cleaned,
And putting together in beautiful displays to say, oh, we could put this piece with that piece, and that would be beautiful and attractive for our community.
Oh, now Norman, I'm just seeing a hat that might go really great with my SonBridge purse. So maybe I'll walk around with this here.
Oh, absolutely.
So what I love about the thrift store is how seasonally the staff decorates, and so spring things are here. And it's just amazing how all of this is donated by people. Isn't it a gift?
Yes.
It's a gift. So we go on in here, and here's the clothing section, and we have household gifts and clothing, and like I said, my jacket that came from here. And what is it like for you to come in here and see the staff and the volunteers and see the shoppers?
Well, I see the back room first, and it's disorganized and all mixed together, and all of a sudden it's come out here, and it's beautiful and accessible.
Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. And books, I'm seeing dolls and shirts. And the amazing thing is, I come here if I need a gift for somebody. It's like, wow, that's a cool blessing. And it's able to support SonBridge. So what do you say to someone who says, oh, maybe thrifting isn't my deal?
I would say, give us a try. This is a different experience. Anywhere from the arrangement to the smell, it's a different thrifting experience.
Yes, and I want to say that. So a lot of thrift stores you go into, and there is a musty smell, and you take effort here to make sure that it's very nice. Norman, the SonBridge Thrift and Gift Store, it just continues. We're here in the kids section.
And behind you is the linen section. And people ask me, well, what do you sell? And I say, you've got to come see it. There's so much. Words escape me to see what's here.
And I tell young moms that this is a great place to buy clothes for kids. I've actually taken clothes to Europe to our friends' kids in Europe from SonBridge. Oh, yes. And all of the beautiful household things from silver and crystal, and your staff just does a beautiful job decorating it, Norman.
Oh, thank you. They are each passionate about their area of interest, whether that's kids' clothing or whether it's beautiful housewares.
And tell us again when the donation room is open for people to donate.
The donation room is open Sunday through Thursday, starting at 10 a.m.
Okay.